So it's a bank holiday weekend and we're going for just a quick ride on the bike. It's a Friday night. Need to get some petrol. I think I'll go down to Tesco's actually. Should get there. He's open anyway. Come on, lights, I'm gonna fucking run out of petrol here. Oh, need to do my helmet up. Silly lad Mark. Left my helmet undone. It's a no-no. A very big no-no as well, actually. Find somewhere to pull up and do it up. I remember ever doing that before. This'll do. There we have it. Simple as that. Loads of traffic now. Typical. I actually don't know where to go tonight. Well, one thing being on this road, I better watch my speed. Speed cameras everywhere. course, it's that time of year where they start to put bloody loose chippings down, isn't it? Instead of repairing the roads properly, let's chuck a load of loose chippings down. That'll do. Back over the River Eden. Yeah, it's a lovely evening, and I've got a new battery pack, well, like a backup battery pack for the for the camera, so just to make it last a bit longer, because it's the frame rates and what have you that I was using, and the size and that, I was only getting about an hour and 20 minutes, so I've stuck that. I've just got an Energizer one which I've stuck to the back of my helmet. Doesn't have to last too long as I can fill an SD card. That's all I need. Know where to go tonight. Won't be far, like, because I've got other things to do, but I'll probably head around the airport. Maybe head out towards Longtown again. So yeah, nothing to talk about really, apart from the elections and all that, and Steven Gerrard heading to Rangers, but apart from that, not much going on really. It's a bank holiday here in the UK, or a bank holiday weekend should I say, which means that most people aren't in work on the Monday. Might have a bit of wind coming this way. We're supposed to be getting a new terminal being built here. Oh yes, I see. Whoa, look at that, won't you? There you go. That's got to put Newcastle to shame, that, like. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Carlisle Airport. Woohoo! Mind you, shouldn't joke really. It's, you know, it's a good thing really. They're doing works on the runway, get that up to standard. Great stuff. Like they've been putting bloody chippings down here, maybe. Doesn't look very good anyway. So I'm going to have a stop, probably by the Vulcan again. I'm not sure of this road surface. It kind of looks like there's shilly's been put down, but I'm not getting any squirming like, but don't want to wind up on my arse. Yeah, good view of the new runway here, no? So here we are. Have a quick check that my helmet's still all in one piece. And then probably have a cigarette actually. So GoPro, stop recording. So that's us stopped and had a quick cigarette and a check that everything's still in place on the helmet, which it is. You probably won't be able to see, yeah, you probably wouldn't be able to see, you know, where I've put the, I should have brought my other GoPro, my other camera. Don't say that word, Mark, especially when you're using voice control. So, yeah. And I've opened all the vents on, well, all the top vents on my helmet, just to see, because I've never had them open yet. It seems it's nice. May as well see how they work. I've even opened the vents on my jacket, I know, although the rear vents were already open. But I've opened the shoulder vents, see how we get on there. Like, I didn't bother taking the liner out of my jacket, which, considering the lovely weather that we're having, it's probably a bad move. I was starting to feel a little bit warm, especially when I was stood about. So we'll see how this vents. Oh, it's a lovely evening, as you can see. Lovely evening on the bike. There was a motorcycle accident today on the 596. Motorbike in collision with a van. Don't know what's happened, like, I don't know how everybody is, but I hope everybody's okay. But I don't know, it's I don't know, the roads these days, it might as well be a bloody racetrack. Everybody seems to be competing with each other. And it's just an observation on my part. It seems anybody with a German car, Audis, BMWs, Volkswagens, Mercedes, seem to think they have more rights than anybody else on the road. It's a bit ravaged, like. Oh, what's going on here? I wonder what that can be. Some sort of shenanigans going on. There you have it. Careful on this corner. Not only because of the traffic that doesn't bother to, when they're turning right, doesn't bother to give way, but also the gravel, of course. So hopefully this weather will continue the whole weekend. Yeah, so as I say, German car drivers particularly seem to be competing with everybody as if it's a racetrack. Now that's just my observations, and if I'm upsetting anybody then I'm very sorry, but you know, I think you'll find that amongst other road users that's a reputation that you've got. Discoveries as well, you know, Land Rovers and what have you, the old Chelsea tractors, they tend to be a bit bullish on the road, quite happy to drive right up your behind. Intimidating. And I don't just mean, you know, motorbikes, I mean, because obviously motorbike will, you know, easily get away from one of them, but when you're in your own car, you know. But that's just an observation, as I say, and if I'm upsetting anybody, causing offence, then I'm very sorry. But drive safely. Keep winding up on this road, don't I? Longtown to Brampton, or Brampton to Longtown, depending on your point of view. I should probably avoid it actually, because it's, some parts of this road are terrible, especially when you go through, what is it, Springfield, Smithfield, that's it, Smithfield. The roads through Smithfield, pretty bad. Yeah, I can feel that wind through my jacket anyway. The head feels cooler, it has to be said. So I assume there's air getting through that. Quite windy though. Temporary road surface. Or chaussée déformée, as the French would say. Tell it how it is. Not a temporary road surface at all, it's just you can't be bothered to bloody fix it. And probably because it's not in your back garden, Mr. MP. Ooh, bloody hell. A bit weird. It's like coming off a step, that. Meteor storm, the flies. yeah, it's great being back on the bikes again. Fantastic. Absolutely loving it. So yes, Stephen Gerrard heading to Rangers. So I don't know if he's going to wind up being another Graham Souness. But for Rangers to compete against Celtic, they're certainly going to have to do something magical, because they're like streets ahead. Of course, it's really good for Scottish football just having one team doing everything. I used to go and support Rangers way back in the 90s. In fact, my last game that I went to was Walter Smith's testimonial against Liverpool. It was a 1-1 draw. And my first game that I went to see them was against Dunfermline, and it was Butch's last game for Rangers. That's Butch Wilkins, Ray Wilkins. So been to many cup finals and cup semi-finals, Hampden, a few old firm games as well. Even went to Parkhead once as well, to an away old firm game. That was fun, but a bit mental up there, like when it comes to Catholics and Protestants. Mental, like. I've even heard stories of Rangers fans not having grass in the garden because it's green. You know what I mean? That's kind of a bit far, like. Or putting bluegrass in, whatever that is. Here we are in Longtown. I think I'll just head home now, actually. Like I say, I've got 1 or 2 bits and pieces I want to do, so bit of a crow fight going on. Yeah, so not much to say today, not much going on. Of course, we just had a local elections. I didn't vote myself, I should have but I honestly couldn't make up my mind. I normally vote Labour, and I certainly wouldn't want to be voting Conservative. What a shambles they are, like. It's just Labour, though. In my opinion, they're just gonna let Europe, well, the EU, walk all over them, eh? You know, and we've made a decision that we're coming out, and we should just go for it, you know what I mean? Instead of umming and ahhing about it, and you know, just being daft, really. Hell, there was some bow wave came off that wagon there. So, if you've been watching this on YouTube, thanks for watching, and ride safely if you're motorbiking, and if you want to subscribe, by all means hit that subscribe button. As I say, I'll try and do a vlog every now and again and see what's going on and let you know how I'm coming along with the motorcycling. So, once again, thanks for watching, look after yourselves. GoPro, stop recording.